Caitlyn Vincent. I'm a Senior Executive Sales Leader with Norwex, as well as leader of Natural Cleaning Solutions team. And I'm here today to show you all our infamous raw chicken demo. We are gonna tackle raw chicken on the countertop against Norwex cloth and just water. That's it. Can you believe that? Okay, so what I'm gonna be using for the cleaning today is our Enrivocloth. So this is a Norwex Enrivocloth. When you think of Enrivocloth, think E for everything, because you can clean literally almost everything with these bad boys. Notice on the tag, it says Norwex Enrivocloth, and it also says backlock, but we're gonna get to that in just a sec. So, Enrivocloth, E for everything, because we can clean everything with these little, well, I call them the king of all the Norwex cloths. Okay, so I've got one wet just to save some time, and what you want to do is dampen it so it's wet, wring it out so it's not leaving water everywhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that raw chicken, rub it all over the counter. Okay, how's that looking, everybody? We're just gonna go ahead and rub that all over the counter. And my husband Mitchell's here right now as well. Say hi, Mitchell.
Hi.
He's our lovely cameraman. Okay, so
I do what I can.
how do you think that is? It's rubbed on there pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so. I can see the slime from here.
Okay, yum. I'm just gonna wipe my hands on our Enrivocloth, and now I'm gonna take a Pro Clean swab. Where'd my plate go? So, Pro Clean swabs are the swabs that are designed to pick up proteins left behind on surfaces. So, green is gonna be clean, and the darker we get to dark purple, the dirtier the surface is, the more proteins are left behind on the surface. I'm gonna go ahead and take our swab, and we're gonna swab all over the countertop where I just rubbed all that raw chicken. Yummy, okay. We're gonna put that swab back in there, crack it, and I'm just gonna let that bad boy sit for a minute. Okay, next, we're gonna take our Enrivocloth. So, dampened and wrung out. Then we're gonna fold the cloth. Now it's important to fold the cloth and not scrunch it because it's the surface area of the cloth that's doing the cleaning for us. Okay, ready? Now all I'm gonna do is wipe that surface with the damp Enrivocloth. Just like that. Boom, that is completed. I'm gonna leave the surface up here for a minute because we're not quite done with it yet. But I am telling you all that that surface is totally free and clean of all that chicken bacteria. Do you believe me?
I don't know if they do.
Don't know if they do. Well, what's something that we could do to make everyone believe us that that surface is totally free and clear of that chicken bacteria?
Put it to the test.
Put it to the test. Put it to the test, as in maybe we could lick the counter?
That would do it.
Everyone's like, oh my goodness, don't. Nope, I'm doing it. Ready?
Oh.
Okay, I know y'all grossed out, but don't worry. I have done this demo hundreds of times. I have licked the clean chicken surface hundreds of times. Never been sick. But I'm not just gonna have you take my immune system's word for it. Let's back it up with science here as well with another Pro Clean swab. So I'm gonna take this fresh Pro Clean swab, take it out, and we're gonna swab all over that surface. Making sure I'm getting all over there. Can everybody see that?
Yep.
Put that back in, and we'll leave that for just a second. Okay, would you like to take a look at the swab from the first time we swabbed the surface?
Let's see.
Okay, here is the Pro Clean swab from our first test. Gross, eh? I'm pretty sure that's about as dark purple as we can get. So there was definitely tons of protein left behind on that surface. Yuck. Okay, would you like to see the swab from after we swabbed it with the Norwex cloth?
Let's see.
Drum roll. Okay. Check that out. Green and clean. And these swabs are ultra sensitive. There is not a single drop of protein left behind on that surface after I wiped it with the Enrivocloth. So I think I'm gonna be okay. I bet you're all oh, you know what? Let's do one more test. I'm gonna go ahead ahead and take that same chickeny side of the Enrivocloth and we're gonna wipe it on another surface. I'm gonna wipe it over here, just over there on that side of the counter that we haven't used yet. I'm gonna take my clean protein swab and I'm going to just swab it over here to see if we have any chicken bacteria that was passed over here by the Enrivocloth. We'll give it a couple seconds. But I'm letting you know that that Enrivocloth is actually holding on to all of that chicken bacteria and all the chicken particles, holding it firmly deep down within its microfiber, so it was not going to pass on any of that proteins from this cloth to that surface. As you can see, our swab is still green and still clean. Isn't that amazing? Okay, that's not all that's amazing about Norwex cloths. Norwex cloths have silver infused with them, which means they are self-purifying. Let me give you a little 411 on our microfiber and our Norwex cloths. So, our microfiber differs than standard microfiber because it is actually 1/200th width of a human hair. Whereas typical microfibers that you might find in the drugstore or grocery store are only 1/6 width of a human hair. There's also so much fiber packed into this cloth. If we were to unravel it, it would go from here, and I'm up in BC, Canada, to the Gulf of Mexico. It's got over 10 million feet of fibers. The fibers are woven in a star-shaped pattern. I like to picture it like this, okay? This is a typical microfiber under a microscope or cloth that you might be cleaning a surface with. This is a Norwex microfiber. So it's woven in a patented star-shaped pattern that gives it like a capillary action. So as you can imagine, when you're cleaning the surfaces, this one is just smearing things around on the surface, where this one is actually lifting and holding and trapping everything deep down within that microfiber and holding it there using a static charge, which is why when I took that cloth and I wiped somewhere else with it, it didn't transfer any of that chicken protein, chicken particles. Okay, another thing about our cloths is they mechanically clean as opposed to chemically cleaning. So, another example, if you will, picture yourself in your garden, gardening away, and you come across a big nasty weed. How do you get rid of the weed? Well, you could spray chemicals on it to kill it. Not great for you, not great for the environment. Or you could simply pull it out. And that's what Norwex microfiber does. It mechanically removes everything from the surface rather than killing it chemically or with heat. Okay, now that we picked up all of the chicken protein or whatever bacteria you might be picking up with your Norwex cloth, it's not done doing its magic. Remember I said that there was backlock silver in the cloth? So backlock is our trademark name for the micro silver that Norwex puts within the cloth. Now, silver is a natural antibacterial agent. Nothing can grow or live within the silver. The silver actually interrupts the cell's ability to form chemical bonds that are essential for cell survival. So basically, when the bacteria or whatever it is comes in contact with the surface, it's suffocated and dies rapidly, which allows for this to be a self-purifying cloth, which will not develop a typical stinky cloth smell. So you can use these cloths over and over and over again, all surfaces of your home, rinse them, hang them, and they're not going to develop that typical stinky cloth smell. One more thing about the silver is we put the silver into the microfiber in the initial stages of development, much like we put cream into coffee. So it's in there, it's mixed in, it's never coming out, so you don't have to worry about the silver coming out of your cloth. I will let you know, when we're done using these cloths, it is important to rinse them under the tap. So I like to take the cloth like this, rinse it under the tap, rub it against itself as you're rinsing. That just helps to loosen up any of the big particles that aren't deep within the microfiber, wring it out, and hang it up. And as it's drying, that silver is going to work to self-purify that cloth in 24 hours. Isn't that amazing? You can hang your cloths anywhere you'd like. I like to hang them beside my sink. I like to use command hooks, but the option is all yours. So I hope you enjoyed this chicken demo tonight. If you enjoyed this demo and you'd like to see more Norwex demos, including the window cloth, the cleaning paste, some of the amazing things you can see displayed on my counters over here, check out my full product demo I have it linked in my Discover Norwex page and as well on YouTube. Okay, have a great night.
Good night.